You are my dad. You're my dad. Wookie, wookie, wookie.
Hopefully, I will have come up with an idea for an opening skit by the time this video comes out. Okay. Hello, everybody. My name is Dagmartoons. We're back at it again with another drawing and talking. We're finally going to be talking about the Jigen movie today. Yay! This got announced a few months ago. I remember I was at work when it was announced. I was like at work, not really actually doing any work, scrolling through Tumblr, and Lupin Central posted the trailer, like sometime in the afternoon, and I remember like looking at this and being like, what the fuck is going on? Okay, I guess this is happening now. It was like kind of the same reaction that I had when Lupin vs. Cat's Eye was announced. Weird coincidence considering this is also going to be on Amazon Prime. And I was like, oh shit, alright, I guess they're doing this. Cool, looking forward to it. And I've been thinking for months, like, I need to do a video on this. I want to talk about this. It's my civic duty to talk about this, but it's the same thing like when Lupin Zero came out. We only had like a small teaser trailer and not a whole lot of information about like the story and what this all was actually going to be about. And I was thinking, alright, I'll wait until we're closer to the release date because we're probably gonna get a second trailer for it, and that's when I'll do the video. And that happened like a week ago, I think. So now's as good a time as any, especially considering the movie's like less than a month away. So now's as good a time as any to finally talk about it. But before we do that, updates out of the way. We hit 500 subscribers, baby! Yay! Thank you so much. I can't believe it took a 15-second shitpost about Madoka Magica that I put together in like 10 minutes to get me to 500 subs. Over 500 subs now. We've hit like 512 as I'm recording this. I was not expecting that video to just explode the way it did. I think it's at like over 11,000 views now, which I was like, whoa, okay. But thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing, thank you for all of that. Thank you for the response that Fight For Me, the Lupin Zero animation I got. I worked really hard on that. I was really proud of it, and yeah, hopefully I'll be able to do more stuff like that in the future. Okay, now we're gonna talk about the Jigen movie. So, like I said at the beginning of this video, this was announced on July 26th. I was scrolling through Tumblr at work, and Lupin Central posted the trailer for a live-action movie based around Daisuke Jigen. And the general consensus that I saw among the fandom was, yes, I'm down for this. Give me this. This looks interesting. This looks fun. And I shared the sentiment. I mean, I'm excited. I'm looking forward to this. Especially after the second trailer, which we'll get to. The second trailer made it look really awesome. I don't even think this was leaked anywhere, so I can't even like make a comment about it being leaked. This just came right the fuck out of nowhere. It was like Lupin vs. Cat's Eye. It was just like, boom, we're getting this now. Oh shit, okay. Teaser trailer came out, and the person playing Jigen in this is a fine actor by the name of Tetsuji Tamayama, who also played Jigen in the live-action Lupin the Third movie from like way back in 2014, which was almost 10 years ago now. I'm just realizing. Oh my god. But the thing about that was, like, from what I've heard, I haven't seen the 2014 movie, but from what I heard, it was kinda not good. Like, it was kind of boring and dull, and the characters kept, like, most of the script was written in English for some reason. But apparently the cast were all really good. Like, I've seen, like, screenshots of, especially Tetsuji Tamayama's performance as Jigen, And apparently they all did a really good job. Apparently he did a really good job. I'm kind of excited to have him back. I think depending on how they go with it, I think he's gonna do a really good job. He definitely impressed me in the trailers. The plot of this movie is that, like, Jigen, one day his gun stops working and he or like his gun is like not work, like either it stops working or it's not working as well as it used to, and he goes to this old gunsmith lady played by Mitsuko Kusabue, and then like he gets assigned to protect this young girl named Oto from this assassin lady whose design looked really cool, and apparently like she lost her voice and also a leg. Her name is Adele, Adel, not Adele. It's always a good time whenever Jigen meets up with like a random child. I have not seen the Detective Conan crossover movie or special yet, but I've seen clips of his interactions with Conan and they're great. So I am down for Jigen being a dad again. And again, it appears like a lot of other people share the sentiment. People in this fandom love Jigen. He's like one of the most popular characters. I think he and Zenigata are probably the most popular characters based on what I've seen. So the Jigen stans are all over this one. And so am I. I mean, okay, I'm not as big a Jigen stan as I think a lot of other people are. My favorites are Lupin and Goemon, but Jigen, I love Jigen. It's really hard to fuck up Jigen, I think, both in design and also in terms of characterization, because like it's kind of easy to do Jigen. He's, you know, the gruff sharpshooter guy. He likes to smoke. He likes to drink. He doesn't really like women all that much. That can be interpreted a number of ways. But yeah, it's hard to mess up Jigen. I have no doubt that they're gonna do Jigen well. I'm looking forward to seeing how that goes. The staff for this also consists primarily of people who I don't really know. I'm looking at one of the Lupin Central articles about this. The script for this is going to be written by a man named Yoshimata Akamatsu, whose only credits that I can find are some, like, Corpse Party Book of Shadows, and whatever the hell BD Akechi Tante Jimusho is. The director is Hajime Hashimoto, who's done stuff for the Detective is in the Bar franchise, and something called Aibo Tokyo Detective Duo, which kind of sounds interesting, and I kind of want to check that out now. The big staff member that I'm really excited for is the composer, our boy James Shimoji. James Shimoji, if I remember correctly, he composed Redline, which I haven't seen Redline in at least a few years, but the soundtrack was really good. But more importantly, he is the one responsible for the music for the Koike Lupin trilogy, that being Jigen's Gravestone, Goemon's Blood Spray, and Fujiko's Lie. Now, when I first heard about that, I was like, oh, that's what he was posting about on Twitter. I think it was like last year, or like maybe it was earlier this year, I don't remember. James Shimoji was tweeting about like working on some Lupin stuff, and everybody in the fandom, myself included, was thinking, oh, he's probably referring to the next Koike Lupin movie, because like Takeshi Koike like intended for there to be 5 Lupin movies in his little series. We've got 3 of them out right now. They're focused on Jigen, Goemon, and Fujiko. The next one we're thinking is probably going to be about Zenigata, and then the 5th one about Lupin. We don't know anything about the 4th one yet. We don't know anything about the Zenigata movie yet. It's been like 4 years since Fujiko's Lie came out, and we've gotten nothing, like crickets. All we've heard is that like maybe they're working on it, but we haven't gotten anything else about that. And I'm guessing the pandemic probably had something to do with that. But the point is, we haven't even gotten confirmation that, like, they are actually working on this yet. So when James Shimoji was tweeting that stuff about working on Lupin, everybody got all excited, like, oh my god, he's working on the next Zenigata movie, he's working on the next Zenigata movie. We got a new website. We got a new website for the Koike movies. The Zenigata movie's coming. It's coming. And now, now I feel kind of silly for that now, because, like, it was announced that he was composing this, and I was like, oh, that's probably what he was referring to. Ah, okay, that makes more sense. I mean, that's not to say that he's not also possibly working on the Zenigata movie, but I still feel kind of silly. But I'm excited anyway, because James Shimoji's music for the Lupin movies is so fucking good. He's such a good composer. Like, go listen to Satori from the Goemon's Blood Spray soundtrack, and what's that other song called? The song that plays when Goemon's, like, mowing down those Yakuza guys. That song. Go listen to those songs. They're so good. I still have not seen Fujiko's Lie. I need to do that at some point. That one's kind of considered to be, like, the weakest one, but I still want to go see it. And I mean, I own it on Blu-rays, so I own all of them. So one of these days I'll get around to doing that. I probably shouldn't be surprised that this is on Amazon, considering they've been doing a lot of, like, streaming stuff with Lupin lately. Like, we had Lupin vs. Cat's Eye, which was an Amazon Prime exclusive, which means we're probably never gonna get a Blu-ray of it. We had Lupin Zero, which was also a streaming exclusive, but we have Blu-rays of that. But that's an entirely different topic. That's a topic for an entirely different video. And now we've got this, which is going to be an Amazon Prime exclusive, which means we're probably never going to get a Blu-ray of it, which pisses me off. But again, that's a topic for another video. I don't know how I feel about that. Like, not just as someone who collects Blu-rays, but also as someone who's kind of over the whole streaming thing, especially given certain decisions made by certain companies that I'm not going to talk about here, because that'll just set me off on a huge rant, and I don't want to do that. That's also part of the reason why I was kind of hesitant to make a video on this up until now, because I don't know where this stands on the whole, possibly, because this is on Amazon, it might be a struck work, and I don't know. I mean, I'm not getting paid to make this video, so it'll probably be fine. I probably won't be considered scabbing for making this video. But it's still something that I was kind of worried about. Hopefully I'll remember to put, like, a disclaimer at the beginning of this video about that. Yeah, it's kind of weird. I don't know how to feel about all these new Lupin projects being streaming only. I mean, at least in the case of Lupin Zero, there is a Blu-ray of it, but for Lupin vs. Cat's Eye, and also probably this, there isn't, and there probably won't be for a while. It's weird. I don't know if I like it, but whatever. This will be released on Amazon in October. It's coming out Friday the 13th, which is great. Love that. That's probably the best day they could have chosen to release this. I'll probably, like, post my thoughts about it on Tumblr after I see it, because you know I'm gonna be seeing this day one. And yeah, I'm looking forward to this. I think the second trailer that they revealed made it look really good. Like, I was kind of skeptical about it when it was first announced, and then the second trailer came out and I was like, okay, yeah, this looks awesome. Also, it's gonna be narrated by Akio Otsuka, so I was this close Like, the day this was announced, I was like, okay, wouldn't it be cool if Akio Otsuka had a cameo in this? Sort of like how Monkey Punch apparently had a cameo in the 2014 movie. I thought it would be cool to have Akio Otsuka, the current voice for Jigen, cameo in this movie. And he's gonna be narrating it. So I was sorta right. Yeah, I think this is gonna be cool. I think this is gonna be a good time. This'll be fun. I'm looking forward to fun interactions between Jigen and this kid. Oto is her name. I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to this assassin lady, Adele. I'm looking forward to the old lady gunsmith. I'm wondering, like, is this a prequel? Like, have they said, like, I don't know if they've said if this is like a prequel or like just Jigen finally getting sick of Lupin's bullshit, and he's like, hey, my gun's not working, I gotta go to Japan and get it fixed, and Lupin's like, sure, bye, have fun, don't die. I need you to go cameo with me in City Hunter. It's like, okay, go have your fun. There's a City Hunter movie coming out in a few months, and you and I are gonna cameo in it, so, don't stay out too long. I saw that and I was like, shit, I guess I gotta get into City Hunter now. Even though they're probably only gonna have like a 5-second cameo. But still, I've been meaning to get into City Hunter for a while, actually. And I like that it's sort of come full circle. This is an entirely different topic, but like, I like that it's sort of come full circle in the whole, like, Cat's Eye cameoed in City Hunter, and then Cat's Eye and Lupin had a crossover, and now Lupin and apparently also Cat's Eye are gonna cameo in the City Hunter movie. I just think that's great. And now we've got a Kabuki play coming out, apparently! So, we're getting probably not as much Lupin news as we usually get around this time of the year, but it's still gonna be some good stuff. I'm still looking forward to all this stuff coming out. Again, I'll probably be seeing the Jigen movie day one. The official title is Jigen Daisuke, but I've just been calling it the Jigen movie because it's funny. Yeah, looking forward to that. I think that's all I had to talk about. I think that's basically it. There's not a whole lot to talk about with this, but yeah, I'm excited to see Lupin go in these sort of different directions. Like, we had Lupin Zero, which was a prequel, and now we've got this, which is like a Jigen solo movie. I'm looking forward to it. I like it when Lupin gets experimental like this. I like it when Lupin does things that you don't really expect it to do. This is one of those things, and I think it'll be a good time. I think I'll have a good time with it. I pride myself on being able to find something to enjoy in every Lupin thing I see. Like, even the worst things, there's always something, there's usually something that I like about it, even if it's just like one split-second scene, and dear God, my voice is going out, so I really need to shut up. And hopefully we'll have something to enjoy in this. I think we will. I think this'll be fun. And I think that's all I've got. I've got a Patreon. It's kind of bare bones right now, but hopefully I'll get around to adding more stuff eventually. $5 patrons will let you see videos first. $10 patrons will get you that, as well as like a sneak peek of stuff that I've got planned and that I'm working on. Videos like this, I probably won't put on Patreon for like early access, because these videos don't really take that long to make, so it's sort of like, why bother? But like animations and stuff that like takes me more than a couple days, that's gonna be the sort of thing that you'll get to see first if you pledge my Patreon. So consider pledging if you're interested in that. It's totally optional. You don't have to, like, I'm not gonna be doing like special exclusive full videos on there or anything. It's just if you want to support me that way. I've also got a Ko-Fi page now, so that's just if you don't care about rewards or perks or anything like that, and you just want to chuck $5 my way. I am also hoping to probably open commissions there at some point, but I don't know when I'll get around to doing that, because I still want to figure out how exactly I want to price everything before I do that. but that's something to look forward to in the future. I've also got a Redbubble store, which has like nothing on it right now. I'm kind of debating if I want to even still leave it up or like just bite the bullet, take it down, and move to like Teespring or Imprint or somewhere. But in case I decide not to do that, I'll hopefully get around to actually putting more cool stuff up there eventually. So look forward to that, maybe. Yeah, I think that's it for me, in terms of like updates and news and stuff. And if I could just get a little personal here for a second, I'm really glad to be here. I'm really glad to be in the Lupin fandom. You guys are a really sweet bunch, and you're so like creative and talented and passionate, and it's just, I'm really glad that I can be here with all of you. I like to think I've made some friends. I'm really glad to be here, and I'm really glad that I can keep making stuff for y'all. And if I can make even like just one person here happy, then if I can like inspire them to do something fun and creative with their lives, just as all of you have done that for me, then I'll be happy. I love you guys. I love this fandom. I love my subscribers. I love all of you. And yeah, I think that's it from me for now. I've got more videos coming. Right now, I'm working on an Urusei Yatsura reanimated clip, sort of in the vein of that Evangelion animation that I posted last year, and then the animation I did the year before that, of reanimating that bit from part 1 where Jigen scares Lupin with an octopus. It's gonna be another one in that series, except I'm doing a bit from the BBC dub of Urusei Yatsura, which is hilarious. And then I've got an idea for like a Lupin short to do after that, and then I've got a really big fan project that I've been developing for a couple years now that I want to be able to finally get off the ground next year. I've already made a Tumblr blog about it, which I'll link in the description, and I've got like, I don't know if I want to do it as like an animated series or as like a comic, but whichever one I do, there will be something on my YouTube channel based on it. I want to be able to start doing stuff with it next year, because it's an idea and a concept that I'm really passionate about and I really want to do something with. So yeah, I'm looking forward to hopefully getting around to doing that. And yeah, I think I'm good. I think that's all I've got. Enjoy the rest of your days. Like, comment, and subscribe. Bye-bye. Bye.